Oh, violence does call me, I've answered before. I'd made many enemies and settled my scores, but I did grow weary and I settled down and proudly bore the weight of my crown. I lived on my lonesome away in the far, where there was no violence to trouble my heart. I'd hung up my sword and I'd raised up my hoe, and I lied as I said that I ne'er would go. But came a cry from a man that I'd known, someone to whom rare compassion I'd shown, and so I opened up my door to the man who promised me blood and war. Oh, woe to thee, ye people of order! I hope your homes continue to smolder, and that you'll never rise again and leave me be and leave my friends. I followed him far to a distant land, where he had been exiled by one single man. His horns, they were wicked, his power was great, and you looked in his eyes and were swallowed by hate. He took me to shelter his humble abode, a pitiful cavern his comrades called home. He handed me bedding and bid me adieu, and I sat and pondered on what I should do. For I craved violence, I craved to be free from the people who wish to control me. Yes, I believe in anarchy's reign, and I know that dictators only bring pain. Oh, woe to thee, people of order! I hope your homes continue to smolder, and that you'll never rise again and leave me be and leave my friends. I prepared for battle, I hoarded and schemed, but I did not know all was not what it seemed. My allies unstable, their loyalty thin. Yes, we would have victory, but what would we win? The battle was chaos, blood roared in my ears, a chain of explosions, they looked up with fear. They set up a leader and shouted hoorays, and I shuddered and realized that I'd been betrayed. Is this what you want? Corruption and power? Well, I won't stand for it. This is my hour. Take on these beasts. I'm now friend to none. If you think you're a hero, then die like one. Oh, woe to thee, ye people of order! I hope your homes continue to smolder, and that you'll never rise again. And woe to those who called me a friend. I fled until silence was all I could hear. The voices once screaming now hummed in my ears. Though cold it was lonely, but I was alone, and I promised that I'd not let blood taint my home. But then came a message from my only friend. Oh, warrior, hide or else this is the end. They've bound up my wings and they hunt for your head. They promised me justice, but they'll see you dead. They came to me with an armed battalion, held an axe to my innocent stallion, and said, now it is your turn to bow. See how the king has fallen now. They raised an anvil and laid me below. They thought to crush me, painful and slow, but I did live and I did flee, and I put my pick through the butcher's teeth. Oh, woe to thee, ye people of order! I hope your homes continue to smolder, and that you'll never rise again. And woe to those who called me a friend. I returned from battle all tattered and worn, and stumbled upon a poor child forlorn. He told me his story, he told me his woes, as I thought up a plan for our mutual foes. I stealthily went to familiar lands, as I gathered my weapons and laid out my plans. But when the poor child spoke with friends he had known, he abandoned our mission and left me alone. I gathered my hounds and made them devour I once knew. Sweet friendships now sour, and let explosions rain from on high. And I gladly bid my final goodbye. Oh, woe to thee, people of order. I hope your homes continue to smolder, and that you'll never rise again. And woe to those who called me a friend. Oh, woe to thee, people of order. I hope your homes continue to smolder, and that you'll never rise again. Now leave me be, for this is the end. Nightmares that never end, living inside your head. Breathe in, turn divine. You will all be mine. Lights flash, break through the darkness, and sides clash. They're calling me heartless, but I don't care anymore. I don't care, I don't care. You can kiss your dreams goodbye. Keep you in the dark. Go and kiss your dreams goodbye. You know I'm never far. Go and kiss your dreams goodbye. Sins, watch from behind a mask. This life will be your last. Lights flash, break through the darkness, and sides clash. They're calling me heartless, but I don't care anymore. I don't care, I don't care. You could kiss your dreams goodbye. Keep you in the dark. Go and kiss your dreams goodbye. You know I'm never far. Go and kiss your dreams goodbye.
midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. All warfare is based on deception.
It's always on the verge. This pent-up rage that's building up. You know you can't fight the urge. We're burning high up, warming up. Let it all out. Keeping your vow. We want it now. Going out of control. But the voices in your head gonna scream and shout, we want them dead. Gotta turn your vision red. The battle never ends. With the voices in your mind, our justice must be blind. Let chaos be divine. The blade will never die.
知彼知己 Know thyself, know thy enemy. 百战不殆 A thousand battles
know you're one of us. One of us. There's no escaping us. One of us. There's no one you can trust. One of us. So leave them all for dust. One of us. Hear the voices in your head. Gonna scream and shout, we want them dead. Gonna turn your vision red. The battle never ends. Hear the voices in your mind. Our justice must be one. Let chaos be divine. The blade will never die.
Bastion of sanctuary, this is the day that everything will fall. A look of fear caught in the lightning. Your judgment day is coming once and for all. An anthem of death sings out a cry, a whispering voice invading your mind. You're stuck in the web and caught in the lie, all corrupted, so corrupted. Uncertain fate and doubt in your eyes. Can you escape? Who will survive? No way to remain with all of your lives. Is this justice? This is justice. Last defender, no surrender. Raise your shield and cry for help, but no one is coming. No one is coming. Walk through fire and straight into hell. Your doomsday is calling. Your doomsday is calling. Betrayal breeds revenge. You sought out your own end. This is what happens when you turn your back on a friend. Waste your last amends. You've spent your life condemned, condemned to your cursed doomsday. A countdown to revolution, thrown to the wolves and watch your hope dissolve. Watch it dissolve. The crows are calling for disaster, a twisted happy ever after to behold. Watching as hell rains from the skies, an angel of death standing on high, a warrior beneath in the enemy lines. You were once trusted, once trusted. You're all out of luck and all out of time, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. So lift up your head and face your demise. Is this justice? This is justice. Last defender, no surrender. Raise your shield and cry for help, but no one is coming. No one is coming. Walk through fire and straight into hell. Your doomsday is calling. Your doomsday is calling. Betrayal breeds revenge. You sought out your own end. This is what happens when you turn your back on a friend. Waste your last amends. You've spent your life condemned, condemned to your cursed doomsday.
Hey, I'll tell you a little secret of mine. If you promise not to tell, if you have the time. Everyone has gotten you, always on the run. But if you join the syndicate, life could get a little more fun. And all of the horses and all of the men
looking for a couple new friends. Couple new friends. Oh. Fight for freedom, fight to end the pain. Hey, this is serious, it's not just some little game. Cause the anarchy's part of me, tyranny bothers me. End it all properly once and for all. They call us the villains, cause they know we'll take the fall. And all of the horses and all of the men won't learn from history, it's all the same in the end. I've told you once and I'll tell you again. The syndicate is looking for a couple new friends.